Hello, and welcome to the DAVcast. I am your host, Davron W, and on this episode, I will be talking about ads on jerseys. Ads and sports have coexisted with each other for a very long time. Not until more recently have we seen an abundance of ads on jerseys. In the past, we have seen them on some of the less watched sports, and by less watch, I mean number wise, not by my preference. At the top left, we have Maya Moore of the Minnesota Lynx of the Women's National Basketball Association. The unique thing about the WNBA is different teams have different ads depending on location, market, etc. And as you can see, she has a Mayo Clinic logo on her jersey, in which the Lynx and the Minnesota Timberwolves practice facility is through Mayo Clinic. To the right of her is Diana Taurasi of the Phoenix Mercury, also of the WNBA, and she has a LifeLock ad on her jersey. To the bottom of her is Zach LaVine of the Minnesota Timberwolves, sporting a smaller ad patch that the NBA uses during All-Star Weekend, in which every participant has a different patch on their jersey depending on the event of the weekend. And to the right of him, David Beckham, international soccer superstar, sporting multiple ads on his jerseys. And to the top of him, J.J. Watt of the Houston Texans of the National Football League. He has an Xfinity patch which the Texans uses on their practice jersey. So here are some examples of ads that are already put into action on jerseys and some that may come. So now, who has next? And by next, I mean, what are some sports leagues that are up next to debut ads full times on their jersey? The NHL and MLB have been in talks to add some ads, in which some owners said we may see it sooner than we think, and they will love the idea. And the NBA might debut some ads on jerseys as early as the 2016-2017 season. As you can see, here are some pictures of what ads may look like on some jerseys. At the top left, you have LeBron James sporting the Rogaine ad, all pun intended. To the right of him, you're adding this with the Pepsi ad. And to the right of him, Joakim Noah with the Red Bull ad. And under him, you have Tim Lincecum sporting a Google ad on his shoulder. And at the bottom left, the 2016 NBA All-Star Game jersey with the Kia patch on it. Now you have to think of a major marketing aspect of adding ads to jerseys. Money is the major factor. These leagues can increase their revenue by simply putting a small patch on every jersey the players wear. Simple, right? You can market this idea to small market teams if you are a company starting out with low capital. You can also bring this idea to small market leagues and grow with them together. Let's think bigger. Let's say the NFL finally decides to allow patches to go through. Here's what they can do. They can put all 32 different teams on the market for a company to buy the rights to put patches on their jerseys. The higher the price, the better NFL team a company may acquire in terms of ad placements on jerseys. Let's rewind with that same concept in mind. Let's go back to February 21st, 2015, Super Bowl 49, one of the most watched sports events every year. You win the bidding war, you're able to have your ad or logo featured on a Super Bowl winning team's jersey. For 60 minutes, 112 million people or more can see your ad or logo stitched on the team's jerseys, and that exactly is how it should be marketed. You think about the NBA. They've already experimented with the concept during All-Star Weekend and have added ads to the jerseys that time of year. It can be marketed to them and flipped into the aspect of a year-round thing, giving them more revenue than ever. They might do the same thing as I just stated with the NFL and start a bidding war. If they take advantage of that, they can have that carry over to the NBA Finals. After a long 82-game season, some preseason games, a playoff run, and now the NBA Finals, in which there is a possible of 7 games, with 4 games being guaranteed for 48 minutes of play per game. Millions of people across the world can see your ad on the jersey, not counting how many times it will be replayed. What do I think about this? In my opinion, jersey on ads can be a good or a bad thing. Money-wise, of course, it's a great thing. Leagues bring in more money that they can play around with. My thing is, don't make the jersey too busy with ads. Don't take away from the game with busy ad jerseys. I like one small patch on a jersey, just not full-blown out ads. Who knows? Sports apparel can go way far with ads. We might see ads on socks, shoes, bats, gloves, balls, and more. Who knows what it brings in the future? Thank you. This has been another episode of the DAVcast with Davron W. Boyd, your host. You can head over to davronwboyd.wordpress.com to find more DAVcasts and find out more about me. Thank you for listening.